proof is in the pudding part. 8 minutes. Whoa! Cracking lobster. Braise it. Pasta goes in. Rocket goes in. Goes on the plate. And I eat and go to bed. Tonight is our last night on the road, so me and Georgie met one of my friends here and she invited us in to use her lovely kitchen, and we got a special treat tonight. As you've seen earlier on today, we have lobster on the go, we got brill, we got some scallops, and then we have all the lovely ingredients that we've gathered along the way from all the lovely suppliers and amazing treats. So I'm looking forward to cooking up a storm for you tonight, and you can see some lovely ingredients going on. And cheers. Lobster going in 8 minutes. Whoa! Get in, get in. 8 minutes going on, timer. So with the lobster, we're gonna go with Vietnamese style. We got chili, we got butter, we got lime, shallots, some fish juice, Vietnamese coriander, and we're gonna use a little tiny bit of brown sugar to balance out the chili and also the saltiness of the fish sauce. Here we go. 8 minutes is up. We got these things probably medium because I'm gonna want to cook them in a little bit of butter. Look at that, lovely bright red. We're gonna put these bad boys, let them cool down, and we're gonna cook them again, ready to go. And we're gonna reserve the lobster water for our other dish. We have some pasta going on. We're gonna cook the pasta in there. We're also gonna take the water out and infuse some more water into the pasta and make the sauce from it. Cracking lobster. So here we are with the amazing lobster. We have awesome juices right here. We're gonna use everything like that. Our ingredients are chopped up, ready to go. What we wanna do is get all the ingredients in the pan, gonna get it sizzling, get all the juices out, lob the butter in, lob the lobster in. We don't need to cook it much more. Serve it on the plate. Got some rocket over there. We're gonna do whatever we want. We're gonna eat and enjoy. Got the pan up to any hotness. I wanna slowly simmer these. I don't wanna brown these off. I got chili, the Vietnamese coriander. We're gonna add that at the very end. Perfect. We're gonna add quite a bit of fish sauce. Perfect. We're gonna add a little bit of brown sugar to balance it out. We just use the heads in a lobster stock. We just put it in our boiling water, and we're gonna actually use these for our pasta water as well on the next dish we have going. We're gonna have a lot of butter going on here. And it's our last time, last day on tour, so waste not, want not. We're gonna put all the lobster in there. Boom! Definitely a different way to do a lobster, but definitely a way that I love. I think we got it. Thank you to the Happy Pear. Freshly made today. Lobster, sourdough, butter. What more would you want? Boom.
It's a warm jam, yeah. Very important to get.
Boom. Look at this. Stewy lobster plate.
Thank you. Lots of muck.
As they would say in Happy Pear, you tear it and you rip it off. Let's get the sauce, because I think the proof is in the pudding part. Lobster speaks for itself, wouldn't you agree? Okay. I'm tasting, first hit is the lobster, second hit is the lime coming through, a little bit of the coriander in the background, and a chili slowly seeping the way through. I think once I'm done, I'll taste the hit in the background. Give it a go. So for the main course, we got going some brill, some scallops. We're using some rhubarb, it's in season. Tagliatelle, Franciscan Well, some lovely cherry heirloom tomatoes, wild garlic, rocket, all from Richardsons Foods. Let's go, let's start chopping. So going in, got the lobster heads there, lobster water going in. Good way to cook it. We're gonna time this 5.5 minutes. We want it al dente, so when it goes into the pasta, all the lovely starches are gonna come out. We're also gonna use that lovely lobster water to flavor up the sauce. We got fish, we got scallops, so I'm gonna lightly fry off the fish, fry off the scallops, probably medium rare. Take it out, reserve it, and get everything else in. Make the sauce, throw it back in, braise it, pasta goes in, rocket goes in, goes on the plate, and I eat and go to bed. See the edges going white around, it's cooking. We're gonna flip it, and again, we wanna lightly cook it. It is the star of the show, but so is the pasta, so is your cherry tomatoes, so is everything else. Like, boom. No water coming off? That's how you're gonna get your brown flavors. Fish coming out. 5.5, done. Lovely starches. We're gonna keep it hot going in there. Scallops, look at the lovely brown we got going on here, George. That's what we want. Caramelization brings out natural sugars.
That's sexy.
Onions going in. I'm gonna try and brown off the onions. I won't lie to you. I got this rhubarb. Never made it with fish in my life. It tastes bitter. So everything that I got going on this pan, I want to bring out the natural sugars, so it helps out to the bitterness. And the sugar from the Franciscan Well is really going to balance things, or at least that's what I hope. Pasta's sitting here reserved. Doesn't look like much, but we have a lot going on here. We have rocket. We just had a start. We just had bread. Do we want to be full? Not really. I want to drink beer after this. We got heirloom cherry tomatoes here. The bitterness of the rhubarb, sweetness of heirloom cherry tomatoes should really work together. I hope. Owner of True Chefs once told me all you really need to know is 4, 5, 6 ingredients back to front. This is one I know, and so are those. So we're going in this. Little bit of ginger, not much, just to bring out a little bit more background flavor, kind of heat to hit the back of your tongue. So our goal now is to really brown off everything here. Then we're gonna come in with the Franciscan Well and deglaze the pan, followed off by butter, followed off by fish, a little bit of stock, and there we go. Sauce is going to be made. Toss the pasta, get the brill, get the scallops in, and we're gonna go. How much should we put in? How much should we put in? A little bit? A little bit more? More, 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 more. Let's put it all in. Bet you haven't seen too many chefs cook with that much beer, or any beer, especially pasta and fish, but I think the Franciscan Well, in all fairness, with all jokings aside, I've tasted it, as you can see in back before when we started the journey. It's got lovely fruity bounces, citrusy flavor. So the idea behind that is once you cook it out, the alcohol comes out, and so that back taste really hits you. But more importantly, it goes down to like a molassesy type sugar flavor, which is really gonna add to everything else. The water really has a lovely flavor of shellfish. It's gonna go in our sauce, reduce it down. We are at the stage where all the ingredients have came in. At the beginning it was very bitter. I'm tasting it now. We still got a bit of bitterness there. That's okay. We're not putting any lemon. We put the lobster water in there. Again, there's lots of sugar in the lobsters. There's lots of sugar going on in the cherry tomatoes. And it's starting to come too. So we got a couple secret ingredients here called butter. Everybody loves butter. It's nice Parmesan cheese. And the fish, everything's gonna come alive. Watch this one. And then also, we have rocket. Everybody knows rocket has a little bit of a pepper background. Everything's gonna meld in. Let's do this. We have a lot of butter here, and we're feeding 5 people. Normally, you're putting loads of cream in. Well, I'm putting loads of butter in. It's gonna add a lovely creamy texture. Also, it's going to meld all the flavors together and spread them out at the same time. Fish going in. Boom. All those lovely juices, you wanna get those in. I think if you're eating with Italians, they want al dente. Al dente. Let's taste it. It's al dente. Everybody like al dente?
Al dente.
Al dente. Am I saying that right? Boom. Spread some leaves there. Spread some leaves. Spread some leaves. Look at that. Scallop on there. We have tagliatelle, scallops, brill, and rhubarb sauce. Boom, boom. Check, check. Don't drop it. You drop it. You drop it. All together, thanks for having me. Time for bon appetit. Time for the last supper shoot. See you next time. Scones? What are scones? Scones. Happy Baker. There we go. I haven't caught any fish in 8 months. Whoa! 8 pounds.